Hey guys, what is going on? So I just started a series which is called Road to 100 Million Silver. Now I was about to quit this game, but I decided not to, and I basically have already spent all of my silver, and now we have like 300k. Let me check the chest. Yes, we have 300k. So we are gonna start off with just this much, and our goal is 100 million. Let's see if we'll be able to achieve it. This is episode 1. You guys can follow along, or you guys can just help me, and I'll give you tips and I'll check everything for you guys. So let's go. First thing, in the fourth sterling market, what I did was buy this gear. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 1 hour of tier 5 dungeons. Now I'll show you the loot that I get from those 1 hour of tier 5 dungeons in a second. But yeah, this is my gear. As you can see, the IP and the average IP. I do have bolt casters quite high. So yeah, now let me show you the gear that I got from that 1 hour. So guys, I'm back from that 1 hour, and I ended up getting not that good of the gear. Honestly, this was not worth it. But yeah, so this is the gear that I got. Let me use all the silver bags, and yeah, honestly it is not really that good, but it is what it is. It was just 1 hour, and these are just tier 5 dungeons. I was doing them quite flawlessly and didn't really have to worry about anything, so that's good. But yeah, we also do get faction points, so that is also really good. So yeah, this was the result from the 1 hour of tier 5 dungeons. Not the best, but not the worst. Now I do want to check another thing. As you know that there are solo maps, so one of my favorite things to do is doing tier 7 solo maps. Let's go ahead and buy some. Now I do not do these in black zones. I just buy 4, and now I'm gonna go ahead and go to domain chasm. But first we go and to the first we have to like faction flag. Make sure you're faction flag so that it's like 15% bonus. And yeah, also going to domain chasm is better than going to black zone in my opinion, because it's closer and it's like really unpopulated. Nobody really ever ganks you. I have been ganked like 3 or 4 times because I'm just stupid. Alright, I could have easily avoided it, but I just like taking risks, and I was about to quit the game, so I was just spending money. That's why. So yeah, it's like hardly 3 or 4 zones away. Yeah, like 4 zones if you take the tunnel. So yeah, I'm gonna go there, do these 4 dungeons, and be right back to show you the loot. Guys, I'm back, and yep, I did die a couple of times doing the dungeons, as in I was not paying attention. And yeah, so this is the loot that I got. Honestly, really good loot, totally worth it. Hardly took like an hour, like just 4 dungeons. And yeah, I would recommend doing these when you have like decent armor and all that. But yeah, take the risk, guys. It's a little risky, but you gotta take it. Now another thing, which is doing some of the faction transports. So yeah, a lot of people say that it's really good. Now we just made a lot of profit, so I guess we can test it out. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 15 mountain huts right here. I can't type, I'm sorry. Mountain huts, and I'm gonna get 15 of those, and I'm gonna go get faction flagged and do these. But I don't, because I did them like I used to do them before earlier when I used to play this a lot, and I did get ganked like a lot of times. I did lose like a lot, guys, because I used to do everything with like perfect gear, max gear. So as you can see in Caerleon we get 21, and Limhurst is just 3. Caerleon gives you 6 extra mountain huts. So always do Caerleon if you're doing. Might as well, if you're taking the risk, might as well like do it for the most profit. So yep guys, right now I was coming back. Alright, this was like a replay that I saved. I saw that there were gankers, but I didn't expect that that they were over here. So when I was coming back, this is what happened. As you can see, I really thought I could cut them off over here, but yeah, you can't. Yanker's gear is like cat set, and one of my biggest mistakes was that I also bought my Boltcaster gear, which was like 500k. Instead, I should have bought like cleric robe and boots with sprint for like just a 10 or 15k, so that I could have survived this. But yeah, my gear was so wrong for the situation. So yeah, I did do it. I did try it again, as you can see, with my direwolf. This is the rest of the silver. I just spent it, and I did the mission again, and this is what happened this time. I was coming back and I saw them. I was like, oh no. And yep, we died again. So at this point, I was pretty much done. We only had like 80k left. This was less than what we started with, and I was like, I can't even begin the series properly. And I was like, okay, it's time to do corrupted dungeons. So I bought like an 80k set. This is just like an 80k set, boys. This is really cheap, really cheap. So this is like actually 50k, 50 or 60k a set. Yeah, 50k set, and this is the fight that happened. As you can see, it's a bloodletter build. I didn't even inspect him. I just spawned in. I was like, okay, I see him, I'm going in. So I pretty much outplayed him here by popping my shield and just pretty much using my E at the perfect timing right there. But yeah, he was running, and the thing is, I also had missed my W. If I didn't miss my W, I would have already won. But I knew I had already won because he should have fought me. Honestly, he had a better chance fighting me with his W and Q. He could have like made me low and then just finished me off with the E. I don't know what he was doing. He just kept running, and I was like, okay, just like a free kill. So I just used my boots, hit him with another Q earlier, and I know he's low, so I was like, okay, might as well poison him through a poison potion and just finish him off with some Q hits. Yeah, I knew he was low, so now I just had to kill these mobs quickly. If you ever win a fight when you have invaded a dungeon, always kill the mobs quickly, because in 30 seconds you will teleport back to your dungeon and then you won't get the loot. So yep, this was quite a good, decent thing that happened for me. I did get some loot. So what I did now, as you can see, I just came back and I bought like two sets. So one set that I was wearing and two extra sets. Now I was gonna do crafted dungeons with these sets until I lost all of them, and I'm gonna show you the profit later. Also, the goal of this series is to get like 36,000 gold coins. That is 100 million. So yeah, and yeah, so I decided to do some crafted. Let's go. So when I came back, this was the loot I had. Quite decent, to be honest. We did make a comeback, and as you can see, I'm gonna just quickly sell them all on camera. Now guys, one thing I want to tell you, that I always like insta sell. I don't do sell orders, I don't do any of that stuff. But yeah, we did manage to get like a lot of my decent amount of loot back. And here I just want to show you, I had like hours of footage of me gathering, and it's not worth it. I didn't even put it in the video. It's not worth it. If you're doing gathering for money, don't. Especially if you're like no specs like me, don't. It's not worth it. So yeah, just don't do gathering. I wasted a lot of hours doing this. Don't. And yeah, hey guys, so it is pretty much the next day. I just farmed my carrots and we are at 218k alongside this gear. I'm gonna start doing some dungeons and see you in the next episode. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a day or two.